Hey friends, welcome back. You already know who this is. It's your 144 friend, and I'm back with some more vibes. Yes, I know it's been a while and it wasn't necessarily my choice, but it does not matter. Your girl is back. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope that you guys are staying 10 toes. Let me tell you something. There is a lot that's going on in the collective, okay? And with the six planets that are in retrograde, okay, the Mercury retrograde just being more than enough on itself, it's just like a lot, okay? And I just want to say that I'm here for you regardless. I'm sending out love and light, and you always have a friend in me, regardless if I'm always here. I'm always here. If you don't see me uploading or whatever in a while, I'm always here, okay? So let me just jump into the message real quick because I wanted to start off with the Starseed Oracle, and I wanted to do this extended because I wanted to take my time with this message, and I wanted to take my time explaining a few things to you guys. Okay. I know that you probably have some readers that you really, really fuck with. They probably have thousands and thousands and thousands of views, thousands of subscribers, all that good stuff. And then there's little old me, okay? So I have to thank my 100 plus subscribers, okay? We are growing. But that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that just be mindful of the information that you are taking in, okay? Because right now is very important, okay? And you do not want to miss this. And I've been talking about this for months now. I've been picking up on this for months now. And the reason why I had brought up the other beautiful, talented, tarot readers, some of them that I like, is because they are now confirming and really, really clarifying and digging a little bit deeper into the messages that I uploaded months ago. Okay, so definitely tap in, definitely go back. 222 just passed on the clock as I say this. Go back and watch those readings. Especially there's a short, I'm hearing a lot of readers using the term scramble. And that is something that specifically I know for a fact came to me months ago, and I did a short. And, unfortunately, because I am not like there yet where I can post on my community board, but I would repost it if I could. You might just want to go back. I can't even, I can't. Maybe you can type in the search bar, maybe your 144 friend, scramble. I don't know, but I just uploaded a short about how they're scrambling like eggs. I forgot what the title was, but they basically they're scrambled like scrambled eggs, trying to run around figuring shit out. I say this because, okay, now that we're getting confirmation and clarification on that energy, it's important for us to understand, acknowledge that this shit is real and this shit is happening 333 on the clock. But it's also important to understand that now is the time to move forward. We are not here to be stuck, especially us in the collective that are of the light. It's important for us to keep going. Okay? So I say all of this before I get into the message because, to be honest, a lot of this is going to start coming out. And I feel compelled to just give you this little introduction because I do not want you to get stuck and sucked in to this energy, especially because you've made it thus far. Okay? So you have to remember that, another point that I want to make is you have to remember that you have to do your part as well. You have to do your part in your journey, and the universe works the other half. I say this because if you don't see me posting, trust me, I will post every 5 minutes for y'all to give y'all the information that y'all need if it was up to me. But when you don't see me posting 444 on the clock, and when you see me quiet, best believe spirit got me doing something. I'm doing the work. Like, I would get into what I've been going through the past week, but it's not about that. What it's about is that you have to be a constant contributor in your journey. You can't sit back and relax and just sit here and watch YouTube all day expecting things to just change for you. You will miss it, or you will get sucked in and lost in all this extra shit. So let's not do that. Let's not have this happen. I'm your 144th friend. You know what my job is. I'm here to be that beacon of light for you and whoever else that needs to hear this, because I'm telling you, like, it's shit is getting real, really real, for real. So anyway, without further ado, thank you for listening to that important message I had to get off my chest. I'm going to dive in. I almost jumped in. So I know that that's a card in this deck too, jump in or something like that. I'm about to dive into this message, okay? The reason why I feel like jumping in is very significant because, to be honest, I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. Everyone's journey is different. But if spirit pushes you, you're going to have to jump. That's if you want to make something shake. And I'm telling you that right now. 6:16 just passed on the clock as I said that. You're going to have to take a leap of faith if you are called to move. You're going to have to do it. And you're not always going to have the answers. You're not always going to know where to... Just know that this is a warning. Because... karmic justice is definitely here at play. But anyway, okay. The first card that I pulled was the Great Severing, and it says Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay, but it's in the transitional stage. As you guys know, I'm trying to incorporate more of the Starseed Oracle to do more Oracle readings. Just to expand and get more information, because to be honest, I love these cards, but there's something very mystical and very universal about this card. When I say universal, I mean wide, like just never ending, like information. Okay. What I was picking up off of this, oh, by the way, yes, your girl got her nails done. Shout out to my nail tech. Okay. She hooked me up. You see the glitzy? You see that? Okay. Bussin'. Anyway, the Great Severing, okay, as a collective, as a whole. Now, I want you to know that I set my sole intentions on us moving forward because, like I said, you guys are going to start to see a lot of information about karmics, karmic world, karmic justice, divine justice, karma. All of that is about to start coming out. Now, as much as it's very, entertaining, whatever, because the karmics are finally getting their shit, it's easy to keep watching these, 8:08 on the clock. It's easy to just keep watching these readings about karma and all that extra shit. But just know that it's important for you to catch yourself. If you feel like you just a little too into it, remember, okay, we are supposed to keep going. We are supposed to keep growing. Do not stay stuck. With the Great Severing here, this is giving me like swords energy, like a Queen of Swords energy. It's important for you to start to use your discernment. Understand here, you see, wow, it's sticking out to me just how different these two sides are. Understandably, this is the sky in the upright, and this is like a whole desert or whatever. But it's just very, very different. It's just clearly just very different, very distinct. So it's important for you to use your discernment at this time. You need to understand what to cut off, what to keep around, who to like. It's very important right now to use your discernment. If you are watching a reader and you just the energy just doesn't sit right, you find yourself being triggered. 9:19 just passed on the clock. You feel yourself being triggered. You feel yourself getting angry. You feel yourself just like feeling like a type of way. Click off, because this shit is real. Cleanse your energy, do something, and raise your vibrations, because this is not the time to sit here and dwell into one place and stay stagnant like for too long at all. So what the Great Severing here is telling you is you need to be prepared and be mindful that you will be called to make some brass decisions. And it could include cutting off people, places, and things that just simply don't serve you. It does not matter how long you've known this person or these people. It does not matter how long you've been going to this place. Like, time doesn't matter. You have to start to see things with your third eye. Okay? Start seeing things from a higher perspective. The 3D shit, I mean, like, if you really still see things, just third dimensional, you still have some more work to do. But it's important for you to be able to use your discernment at this time, because the next card that I pulled was called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step it up. You might not, feel like you have any spiritual gifts, but to be honest, if you tap into your intuition well enough, you might start opening up, a whole nother world where next thing you know, you're really, really picking up on certain energies and your intuition is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You need to move when spirit tells you to move, 11:11 on the clock. If you feel like, well, I don't know, how am I supposed to know X, Y, and Z? Stop, take a breath, and feel it. Feel it in your gut. And I'm saying these things because, growing up, we've heard these sayings, but there's a lot of truth behind these sayings. And it all starts to make sense. The more you answer this call, every time you're called to do something, things will make more and more sense. Things will become clearer. You need to walk through the door. And if you've already walked through the door, keep going. Excuse me. First of all, look at all the ancient depictions on the wall, right? As she's walking through this, what seems like this beautiful ancient, like a portal, okay? Just so powerful. You have to understand that her journey is protected. This is giving me protection. So by you answering the call, by you walking on this path, by you making the moves, it doesn't matter, whatever, you following your intuition, you are protected every step of the way. And I must say, you see where she's stepping into? That looks like the universe to me. That looks like space to me. Those look like galaxies to me. Yeah. You're being called to expand. You're being called to grow. I almost said step into the light, Carrie Ann. Step into the light. Yeah. You're being called to step. And if you don't feel like you have the time, the energy, whatever, then you just sitting here wasting your time on YouTube. This message here is for the big steppers. The ones that are serious about their journey, because I promise you, I'm telling you right now, you have at the bottom of the deck, let me get it right, let me get it tight. You have the cosmic heart, you have devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. We all want something, right? We all want to manifest something good, right? We all want to manifest this and manifest that and attract this and attract that. Well, you need to stay devoted. You need to keep your energy pure, clear. Follow instructions from those who are actually telling you real shit. Okay? But how are you supposed to know what's real? How are you supposed to know what's real? Use your discernment. If somebody's telling you some foolishness and laughing in your face and kikiing and and then you feeling triggered every 5 seconds, every time you click on they message, you feeling triggered and shit. It's just too low vibrational, and that's okay. A lot of times we watch readers, and I don't really know why this is coming up so heavy, 14:14 on the clock, but or maybe I don't really know. Take the energy how it resonates. But we all fall in love with people that we see on social media and shit, but are we being discerning? Or are we just falling in love with them because they're cute or they're funny or this, that, and the third? This is not the time to play games. And that's the energy that I'm picking up. This is very serious. That's why this message is coming out so serious. And I know I'm coming out the blue with this shit, but I mean, it's here in the cards. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. So that was the message with the Starseed Oracle. Okay. So I wanted to pull advice because this message is all about moving forward. We need to keep moving forward. That's what this is about. This is like a pre-warning because I promise you, you're going to start to see shit all over the place about the karmics getting they shit. 15:15 on the clock. And I understand that it's, great. It's exciting. Finally, they getting they shit, X, Y, and Z. But you have to remember the bigger picture. We're here to heal. That's why I know you can't really see them right now, but I'm gonna put them right here. That's why I have these crystals out. Understand what we're doing here. We have protection here. We have discernment here. We have more protection here, and we have our intuition. This is to help strengthen our intuition and protect us from psychic attacks. This is for healing and cleansing the heart space. There's nothing that I do that is not intentional. So pay attention. I'm doing this for us because I promise you, your cards of advice here and these, I mean, right now, due to the circumstances, I can't, 16:16 on the clock, I can't really do a full reading right now. So you're going to have to bear with me. And trust me, I promise you, I mean, you know who I am. In divine justice, I don't play that. These fell right on top of this card here, right on the deck. I said, Spirit, what is the advice as far as moving forward? What do you want the collective to know about moving forward? Because I know that this energy is going to come full-fledged, strong as fuck on YouTube about the karmics and karmic justice and all that extra shit. And I know how satisfying it could feel to just know that we are being justified, if that is the right word, okay? But it's also important because I need y'all to understand, don't get lost in the sauce, okay? We got the 10 of Wands here with the Wheel card as your advice, our advice. With the 10 of Wands here with the Wheel card, your advice is no matter how hard it gets, 10 of Wands, keep going. With the Wheel card, things might seem rough. Things might seem all over the place. You might feel like you're going through tower moments. You want to try to avoid it. You see how he's trying to hold up this tower. You might try to sit here and try to prevent this from happening. It might be too hard. Spirit said, yeah, just let it go. Go with the flow and just keep moving forward. The wheel. Things are going to be, happening. That is out of our control. You have the World card at the bottom of the deck. I can never make this up. These endings, the karmic justice and everything is going to happen regardless. But you have to keep moving forward. Period. People going to be dealing with karma. 10 of Wands with the Wheel. With the World at the bottom of the deck. They're going to be going through some serious, sticky, painful endings and all this extra shit. Some people going to be taken out. Some people it's just going to be a lot going on. But you have to keep moving forward no matter what's being thrown at you. It don't matter what you find out in the community. It don't matter what you find out about these people. It don't matter what you find out about this. It don't matter it does not matter. You just got to keep moving forward, okay? So that was the message. I hope something resonated. If you feel like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about, give it 2 weeks. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? And just remember, yeah, it's like, for example, like when you riding down the freeway and you see an accident and you on the other side, like, yeah, you might turn around and look like, oh shit, that car just blew up in flames and car parts are flying all over the place. Like, I hope they're okay or whatever the fuck. It might be tea, but you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep driving. You're on the other side. So be grateful that you're on the other side of karma. Be grateful. Because this shit wasn't easy. This journey and all of this and the great severing and walking away from people, places, and things that you loved and all this extra shit that you had to outgrow, it's not easy. But you have to keep doing your due diligence. You have to keep going. You have to keep working. You have to keep returning negative energy back to send it 10 times fold. You have to keep doing your reversals. You have to keep cleansing your energy. You have to keep your vibrations up high. Because remember, we got 6 planets in retrograde, and we're like dead smack almost in the middle of the Mercury retrograde. Like, child, like, I lost headphones today. My AirPods, literally, the case slipped out my bag and bounced on the concrete. You tell me how something bounces off the concrete, that whatever, and fell underneath the train platform, bro. And I was sitting here looking, there was a guy that was standing next to me. He was sitting here like trying to help me. And I was like, oh my God, the train is coming. I don't even know where it's at. And I'm not going to have you risk your life for my AirPods. Man, you know what I ended up doing? Took the AirPods out of my ear since I lost the case. And I just threw them right wherever the case fell. I threw the AirPods. Because you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. I got to make room for new. Because everything that we do going forward counts like a motherfucker right now. OD. So I hope this message resonated. I know this one was a little bit, heavy, intense or whatever, but I'm so serious and I want all of us to win who deserves to win. It's our time. Enough of the bullshit. But do not get lost in the sauce when you start to get put on about this karma, okay? I mentioned the 2-part tower, and now it's hitting and busting, and now everybody's going crazy. So just be mindful. Okay, cool. This is great. Celebrate your victories. Celebrate the fact that you're still here and you made it. Thank God. Make sure you show gratitude, but keep going because the work doesn't stop. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. I'm sending you guys so much strength. And for myself, child, help me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. All right? Peace.